13 of the NFL is underway.
I hate this nigga.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
The nigga I wanted to throw it to, I could throw it to because I had too much respect for Patrick Surtain. That was weak. He was on that nigga. I said, I already know, nigga. That nigga said they ain't gonna pick that bitch.
A first down throw for Winston.
Yeah, that's bogus.
Picked up by Diggs. And the return will stop right around the 25. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Run that bit again.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard, and he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Oh, no, you stick to work.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question.
That's what I
think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jameis to throw.
Come on, Jameis.
Incomplete there.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Winston. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And as a running back, you've got to be saying, where did he come from? He covered a lot of ground in a short amount of time, and he was able to stop his man before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Winston now. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jameis again. And this pass broken up.
Come on.
The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. The give is to Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
It's
incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee.
Not a whore, bitch.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense. Because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course.
Bro, this nigga is cold at blocking field goals, bro.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
He just shoots around.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Lions nothing. Break Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond for his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We got 2 niggas
Play fake. Winston. Flush to his right. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
They go play action. Winston. Buying time to his left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. On third down, here comes Swift.
Come on.
Fourth down now after a loss of 2. They're going to try for it on fourth. Winston stays out there.
Thank you.
They're indeed going. It's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Here's a handoff to Swift. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Prescott from the gun. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. He'll buy some time right. That is caught by Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
No, why?
Prescott yet again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And this
Man, get the fuck out of here.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think...
Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 4. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Pollard to return from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
Here's Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And he'll find Hall. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now throwing on third down there, and he cannot connect.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw is Winston. Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Gosh. What?
Off the play fake. Winston.
What?
This is caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Complete to Hunter Bryant. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Let's go, Detroit.
It's the uprights, and it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pollard to return from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The 71 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this one complete. It's Fehoko. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. Flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 2nd down, Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right, and he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down.
What up, bum?
Shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Wow.
He was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And Winston lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
This is bullshit.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Winston. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
was the top dude in the league, too.
Winston. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To throw, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play.
Come on, let me catch the rock.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases,
Y'all gotta let me catch that, though.
They love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Winston to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. This will be caught inside the 10. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. One last shot now for Winston. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And his kick is indeed good. And
there you go, Lion.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets
we going
to either match
we going to OT.
Score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals,
we getting the rock though. This nigga ain't getting the ball back. It's gonna be a tie or a Lions win, and then motherfucker.
Oh, that's how my game just started.
Nigga ain't getting this motherfucker back.
Game here as the kicks away. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback.
Nigga ain't getting his ball back. The nigga ain't getting the ball back. Unless I turn it over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
That's the only way in that motherfucker.
Simple. It is sudden death from here on out. We had 2 stops defensively. The next score, whatever it
And
is,
nigga ain't getting the ball
I can't wait to see
back.
how the defense decides to play this, because knowing that the next points you give up lose the game for you, I expect them to be more aggressive, not just play normal situational defense, but go after them, attack them a little bit, because otherwise the offense is just trying to find their way to get downfield, kick a field goal. Don't sit back and wait for them to make their plays. I think the defense needs to go after them.
Charles Davis says maybe they go aggressive. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the first throw in overtime for Winston. Right side, it's the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Nigga ain't getting the ball back.
That's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
First down, Winston. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be brought down.
Nigga ain't getting the ball back.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Two minutes left in this overtime session. Still all tied.
Nigga ain't getting the ball back.
In here, 2nd and inches. Winston sneaking it, and he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Raiders.
On play action, Winston.
Ooh.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Nigga got them Raiders looking nice over here.
Play action now, Winston. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
That nigga was 11 and 3 too.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now you got 4 losses on your belt, bitch.
Here's Swift. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here.
Nigga, you want that smoke,
guys
nigga?
poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Nigga don't want no
Play
smoke,
fake.
nigga.
Winston.
I'll take that number 1
Steps
seed.
away.
Damn, that was for the number 1 seed.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
Got him to use that timeout.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Yep, he was 11 and 3. He was number 1
now Winston.
in the conference. Shot that bitch down.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. And Charles, I think
Let's go.
all teams, no matter
Told you that nigga wasn't getting the ball back.
protecting your home turf, they were able to do that here in this one.